Alright, welcome back everyone to another episode of MC Eternal. I hope that everyone is having a great day. I know that I am. I am recording this on May the 11th of 2020. Pretty late at night right now, just trying to get a last minute recording in. You guys will probably be seeing this on the 13th if I'm not mistaken. I did fiddle with my audio settings a little bit to hopefully increase my normal talking audio and decrease the in-game volume just a teeny bit. Not too much, obviously, but I just figured that my own voice was a little bit quiet compared to everything else. I wanted things to be just a teeny bit more clear when you guys are watching this, at least for my own voice. So, but anywho, we'll see how this goes. I'm just gonna continuously tinker with it. Obviously, like I do little test snippets here or there, but I really don't know how it's fully going to sound until I get a full episode recorded. You know, because my audio levels will go up and down. I try to stay consistent, but you know, as we are doing different things, and as I get distracted or I'm concentrating, obviously my voice levels will vary. So this will be a good test episode to see how audio is going. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Anywho, as you can probably see, we haven't done any work, any more work, I should say, on our potion hut slash our fishery, our fishing shack. I haven't done anything additional. I've been putting some thought into it though on how I want it to look. And I'm a little bit torn. I'm thinking of doing like a very like old looking like peaked type roof, but then at the same time I was thinking of using thatch again. And I think I mentioned that in the last episode about using thatch. And I'm just not 100% sold one way or the other just yet. So I'm just gonna leave it as is. We might get some walls up today, but no guarantees. The one thing we are going to do first and foremost is get these boys named. So someone did leave me a comment. Let me look up the name really quick. I believe it was Adam Too Good For You. Hold the phone here. Adam Too Good For You. Yeah, he left a nice comment on one of our previous episodes. Well, on our very last episode that we put out for MC Eternal, saying that we have to name the name tag first before we name these boys, which is some basic Minecraft functionality that, of course, I'm a little rusty on, to say the least. So we have some name tags down here. So let's grab these bad boys. And I already got some good names lined up for them because they are complete imbeciles. And they're definitely going to die relatively quick. Because what are we sitting at? 331 for you and 338 for you. I mean, it's not like they're going to die instantly, but if they keep going at the rate that they're going, they're not going to last very long. So let's see how many letters we can put in here. So I was thinking Tweedledee. Perfect. Okay. Tweedledee. And then Tweedledum. Right? Spelling it the same? Yeah. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. All right. Where are you boys at? Down here? Which one wants to be what? Oh, you want to be this one? Okay. We have Tweedledee. And we have Tweedledum, because these guys are idiots. It'll be interesting to see how they act during combat, that's for sure. If they're going to, you know, match up against some of the enemies we come in contact with. But anywho, what we are going to do today is actually continue on the Fish's Undead Rising path. If we take a look in our quest line here, we took a peek at the swine mask in the previous episode, and for that one, you can make a whole armor set out of it, as you cannot see in this. But if we look in here, right? Yep, there's a whole set for it. So there's the mask, there's the tunics, the pants, and the boots, and you put them all together and you get certain bonus perks from them. But for us, we're pretty set with what we already have, so I'm not going to worry about that really for the time being, that quest. We could do it if we wanted to. It's not that much materials in order to do it, but all we get is 50 coin from it, so I'm not too concerned. The next one is to do the Warm Milk Tastes Good quest. So for this, we need to use a potion on a cow that has been splashed with a potion of fire resistance. So first and foremost, we need a cow, which we'll have to go find one. We did have a cow early in our series, but since he's gone missing a long time ago, we're gonna have to go find another one. Easy enough to do. We do need a potion of fire resistance, which we'll have to make, and then we'll also need this potion of molten lava. So we're going to need this Molten Heart, which I don't think we've gotten. You can craft it. You do need an Undying Heart and Molten Meat. Now, Molten Meat, I don't know 100% where we can get it from. I'm guessing it's going to be some kind of mob drop. So that's why I'm going to turn our mob farm back on and see what we can get out of it. Because regardless, we're going to need one of those hearts. And you know what? I really should have gotten our block out here to dim the sound, because this boy is going to be loud. So I guess that is our first thing for now, is to let that get going. Oh my god, why are you guys down here? Let's come up here. Let's see if we have any potions. Oh, I keep forgetting about this chest. I think it's a mob every single time I pass by it. Do we have a potion of fire resistance? That would be pretty dope if we did. I'm guessing we don't. We have an awkward potion there, mana in a bottle, a couple soul vials. Oh, we have soul vials with polar bears in them, and an iron golem. I don't think I've ever seen a polar bear in this game. I don't think we have anything else here. We might have some upstairs. I started migrating stuff up here at one point, so we may have something in this chest. Decay, swiftness, fire resistance. That's exactly what we need, right? Let's take a peek at the quest line again. Potion of fire resistance, perfect. And what rank is this? It's gonna give 8 minutes. So that's gonna give us plenty of time to figure it out and not completely mess up. Dang, my inventory is garbage. As you can tell, I really haven't done anything in this game since I last recorded. I've just been busy with other things in life, and other recordings as well. If you haven't noticed on the channel, we have 2 other series going. One around Before We Leave, which is a new game that came out on the 8th of May, so just a few days ago. We have 2 episodes out right now, and I'm enjoying it. It's not getting a ton of views, but I'm enjoying it so much that I'm just going to keep going with it for the time being. It adds a good buffer, and you know, if it does catch on, then the episodes are there for people to enjoy. It is a peaceful city building game, so if you're interested in that, check it out on the channel. I also have going Crashlands, which was free for a time on the Epic Game Store. It unfortunately is no longer free, so you will need to buy it. I think it's maybe like $15 or $20. It's not a new game, but it is a fun game. I'm having a bunch of fun with it. So if you're interested in that one, go and check it out. At least the first episode gives you a good taste for what this series has to offer. But it looks like this is going to take some time to get us the materials that we need. So what we'll do, we'll hang out for a little bit here. Wait until we hopefully get the Undying Heart that we need. We can figure out the Molten Meat as well. It was Molten Meat, correct? The Molten Meat, yep. And then, we just killed a undead swine in there, I believe. And yeah, we'll get that all figured out. And when we come back, hopefully we'll be able to start getting going on this potion that we need. We'll find our cow. We'll give him a little bit of fire resistance. And then, we need potions of fission. So we're going to have to make some more of these bad boys. I guess I shouldn't have used so many. Yeah, I'll get all the materials together. When we come back, we'll be ready to progress a little bit farther. Alright guys, so I've been letting our mob farm run for just a little bit here, and I actually got a garbage can set up here, or a trash can I should say, from Extra Utilities. I also got a mod item filter set up here, so all of the instrumental mobs and dungeon tactics mod items are all going into our trash can right now, just to get them out of our way, so they're not clogging up everything. Because that was a big part of it, so you get those little instruments from there, and also a bunch of weapons and stuff that just don't stack, unfortunately, so they clog up any backfill inventory you might have on a mob farm like this. So in doing that, this is pretty much most of what we get, minus these hearts. I wanted to hold on to those. These hearts are from Dungeon Tactics, and I just wanted to stockpile those going forward a little bit. But we finally got what we needed, an Undying Heart. I also went over and I crafted up some more of our potions that we needed. As if we take a look at the progression here, in order to make this, we need the potion of fission. So I crafted 3 of those bad boys up, and they're just like so. You just need some awkward potions, and that. Actually, I think you can just do water, because I just used water in it. I guess I'll let this keep going for a little bit. The other thing that I did do is I had an extra potion of fission. I was able to use it on our scarecrow again. Actually, let's sleep through the night really quickly. Get rid of this rain. I used it on one of our scarecrows again, and yeah, so then I had 3 scarecrow pets, unfortunately. And as you can see in the chat here, scarecrow suffocated in a wall. Let's get out of that. Yeah, so when you make these scarecrow pets, from my understanding, or from what I saw, you can't kill them yourselves. So you are stuck with them once you have them, which is a bit unfortunate to say the least, because if you don't want them, you don't really have much of a choice other than to try to find a different environmental way to take them out. That is interesting. I just made it with water bottles. I didn't need to make an awkward potion or anything like that. I'll keep that in mind going forward. But anywho, yeah, so they both suffocated, so we still have Tweedledee and Tweedledum going with us now, which is perfectly fine. We only need the 2 of them, but for our progression, we need to get this Molten Heart going, which is pretty straightforward, except for the Molten Meat. I did take a peek into what we need for it. We do need to get, we need to get a bucket going, actually. Can we get some iron up in this joint? Iron. We'll do it like so. Grab ourselves a bucket. Get that out of there. And where are we going to get this? Well, none other than, maybe if it loads in, you can probably already guess it, the Nether. Yes, so there are salamanders in the Nether that will drop this, will drop the meat when you kill them. Now, we do have our Magma Cube Pet. We found him in a previous episode. I don't know if we found him or if we made him. I honestly can't remember what we did. But he will give us fire resistance so long as we have the food that he requires, which is nether quartz. I can get into this. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Let me look up quartz here. Let me just grab a little bit more so we have it on hand. I don't want to be running out anytime soon. It looks like we're gonna need some seeds as well, actually. Let me grab a few more seeds. And plop those in there. Ooh, as well as coal. Okay, geez. I just got to stockpile our pets here for a minute. Do I have enough space for 2 more? I do. Perfect. And I don't remember what it needed that. We're going to just get rid of that. We don't need that. But we should have everything we need. So we just keep our bad boy on our inventory here. I'm going to switch this back to home base. And we're going to head out. So this should instantly work. We should be able to hop onto our lava here, which is perfect. And now we need to go out and find some salamanders. What are you? You're a fire wolf. You're not what we want. This might be a little bit of exploration to find salamanders, because honestly, I don't really recall running into too many of them from our adventures here in the Nether. I think we've run into maybe 1 or 2 of them at some point. But I don't really recall, you know, battling them off like we do with these juggernauts and so on and so forth. So I guess I'm going to have to take a little bit of time. Oh, wait, hold the phone. We might have already found some. Are you a salamander? No, you're a wolf. Well, will you guys give it to me? No, you're from Biomes of Plenty. You're not from Fish's Undead Rising. Okay, so yeah, it's looking like I'm going to have to go adventuring just a little bit to try to find these guys. I don't know if they're constrained to certain biomes or not. I'm kind of hoping that they're not, because then we're going to be hunting for some time to find these bad boys. But this was one of the things that would drop the molten meat. I think there was maybe one other thing that would. I'd have to look it up again just to confirm that. But the salamander made the most sense because of just being able to go right on into the Nether to find these boys. Oh, and you know what? Look at this. Perfect. We got them right here. We only need 3 pieces, so hopefully our sword has enough Oh, well, there you go. Got rid of that guy. Ooh, was something else firing at us? It sounded like a blaze was firing at us. Oh, it was this guy. Okay, I really don't want him to fall off the edge there, because we kind of need him. So we have fire resistance, so it's fine. Let me just get him a little ledge here, so we don't lose the goodies. We do have our magnet on, which should help us, but with my luck, it'll fall and we'll lose it. And I really don't want that happening. So hopefully we have enough looting on this. Let's try to take him out. Oh, he takes 600. He's got 600 health. I mean, he's no match for our sword. We'll obviously be able to take him out easy peasy, especially with this fire resistance. And we got 5 molten meat from that. Oof, that's perfect. That's exactly the amount. Well, it's more than what actually we needed. We only needed 3 pieces and we got 5. That is not too shabby. But it does seem like they might be kind of rare to find, because we see that guy, and I'm not really seeing any more out in the open, like very blatantly. So they could be one of the harder mobs to find here in the Nether, which is okay. I mean, it makes sense. They have a decent amount of health, so I'm guessing that they're set up that way so that, you know, it's a challenge. You know, they don't want to make everything easy for everyone, otherwise, you know, people would get tired of it. So we do have another fortress here though, which I don't know if we've been through or not, but I would be interested in taking a peek through to see if we have any chests that would offer us any good loot. Let's just try to really quickly see if we've been in this one before. All right, can we get to a place where they would have some chests? So far, I'm not having any luck. Okay, and that's the end of that. Oh, we have some space over here. Got some wither skeletons. Let's take these boys out. And we'll take out this guy. Ooh, we got a gas down there. Let's take him out. Easy peasy. Definitely good to take them out when you see them. I feel like they're very hard to find in this mod pack for some reason. Holy smokes, look at this nether fortress. I feel like this is gigantic. Let's hop in here. Have we been here before? I don't think we have been. Look at all this stuff here. I guess I'll spend some time looting this, because there's a bunch of goodies in here. Ooh, enchantment. Oh. Cool. Okay, aluminium. Backfire. Interesting. Some good items in here. We got some nether wart out here. We got some wither skeletons out here. No match for our sword. Alright. Yeah, let me spend some time. Actually, it looks like there might be 2 overlapping here. 2 nether fortresses, which is actually kind of cool. So, anywho, yeah, give me some time. I'm going to do some looting here. And then when we head back to the base, we'll get going on that potion. Alright, guys. So, we are back at the mob farm. And I turned it off, as you can tell. And I came down here and I cleaned it up a bit. I mean, just from that little bit of time that we were in the nether, it filled up completely. What is getting us are those enchanted books. They don't stack that well because there's so many different kinds. They just clog everything up. So I took a minute, I went through, I cleaned everything out. And we're just gonna have to eventually sort it out down the line, but there's really no use in running it continuously. I mean, we ran it for just that period of time, and look at all the resources we got. I mean, realistically, we could get to the point where if we ever needed something, we could easily just run it for a little bit of time and get what we needed. I do have everything we need to keep going. I went through that nether dungeon, or the nether fortress, I should say. I didn't find too much that was interesting. I think the most interesting items I found were Flash's boots, which have 11 times speed, which is insane. You got to see these. Ready? Boom. Like, this is insane. Like, the running speed on these are insane. So obviously I'm not going to wear them, but I figured that I'd hold on to them. And then we also have one of these, a corrupted Chorus's fruit. So it lets you phase through walls for a few seconds. It's not yet eaten. And it's only for a few seconds. Now, I don't know if there's a recipe for it. I didn't actually look. It looks like there is a recipe for it. Eat this to phase through walls for a few seconds. It teleports you back to the starting point if you were to end up in a wall. Otherwise, you stay in the at the end with a few negative effects. So that's actually kind of interesting. I'm going to just hold on to it. I'm going to stick it in here, I guess, for the time being. Oh, our fish is doing well. We're accumulating some good fishes from fishing. Now, let's get going on crafting up what we need next. So we need to get a Molten Heart, which is just like so. We'll get the recipe. We'll hit the A, actually. We should have everything we need, including the heart. And boom, we have the Molten Heart. Actually, I'm curious. Did I have one? No, I just had... Oh, it looks like I already had molten meat in here. Oh, I just wasted some time going to find that. Well, you guys know where to find molten meat now if you were wondering. Well, let's head back up to our little brewing stand here and throw the Molten Heart in. This should cook up and we should get what we need. Now, the next thing is going to be finding a cow. Now, I want to get... it's an imprisonment tool. Yeah, there we go. Mob imprisonment tool. We should have everything we need for it. Let's see. We do. Cool. So I'll grab that bad boy and we'll get a cow going. We have potion of molten lava. Molten lava. But that completes the quest, actually. You don't have to use it on a cow to get the quest progression. Oh, we did get a rock cutter. Cool. Does that have anything on it? Silk touch. We've gotten one of these already. We have one that's in our inventory. We use that all the time. But obviously you don't. So yes, you don't need to actually use this on a cow if you don't want to complete the quest. But we have to stick to it. We have to try it out on a cow because that's what it's telling us to do. How can we not do it? So first and foremost, we need to go find ourselves a cow. Now, I haven't had a cow in the base for some time now. We had one when we first started, but he died because I think I accidentally killed him, to be 100% honest. But I've seen plenty of cows out here before, so let's just try to find one. And honestly, it's probably easier to spot them from the ground, not gonna lie. Ah, there they are, right there. I knew there was like a herd of them over here. So what do we got? We got a couple here. Let's get the OG looking black with white spots. Let's do that one. Obviously, cows in this mod pack are all different kinds, all different patterns to them. But I want to grab one that would remind you of a normal cow in real life. When I think of a cow, I think of a black cow with a white spots, or a white cow with black spots. It's kind of one of those zebra questions, you know? I know there's an actual answer to that. I think it's like zebras are black with white stripes or something like that. Something you wouldn't imagine. Now I want to do this somewhere. I don't know. Well, we got plenty of potions. We can always make more, but just in the off chance that something goes wrong, let's make it a far enough spot away where we're not just going to end up in a bad spot. So let's dig out the ground here. Let's get our mob. Let's get our cow down in there. Now we need to... Ooh, it's a potion of fire resistance, but it's not a splash potion. We probably have to do a splash potion. Splash potion, fire resistance. Yeah, how do we make this? So a normal potion of fire resistance and you just take gunpowder to it. Okay, do I need to have 3 of these? Because I'm not going to be happy if I need to have 3 of these. Where is our gunpowder? It said 1, right? Alright, back to the brewing stand. Let's get this boy crafted up. Come on, come on. Honestly, I've been thinking, like, oh, Jesus. Okay, come on. Get outside. Come on. Outside. I've mentioned it before. I think I might stream when I build stuff just because people seem to be a little bit more interested in the exploration and adventure rather than the building aspect or just seeing the after product of building. They don't necessarily want to see the process, or if they want to see the process, they just want to be hanging out and chilling, which I'm not against at all. So let's get this splash potion going. We can hit the cow with it, and then we need to feed this to him. Okay. This doesn't have any other recipes, so we can't splash that bad boy. We have to physically click on the cow with that. Okay. Let's make sure we have it in our inventory. I don't think we could have fed the fire resistance to the cow. I think we have to hit it with a splash. So if I throw this down there, he should have it, I should have it. Ooh! Oh, what? And there's two of them! What little babies! Look at them! Oh, you guys are so cute! I'm gonna take one of you. Oh, that looks so cool in here. I wonder what we can get from them. From a Moogma. A Moogma. Oh, what a little cutie pie. Oh, this is so cool. Can we find a spot for him to set up shop? We probably could just put him right over here. Get this out of my face. What fencing do we have? We have nothing that would benefit us. And we don't have, well, we just don't have the spruce fencing, which is what we need. Can we make some real quick? Spruce fencing, please. 3 is all I need. Get you like so. I'm sorry, my guy. It's gonna be a very small pen for you, but ooh. I hope he doesn't burn everything down. I really don't know too much about them, so for all I know, they could give off some kind of fire effects, and we could be SOL on everything burning down. Come here, buddy. Guys. Realistically, I know I was mentioning before with our pets that we could probably, like, you can't kill them yourselves. I'll show you really quickly here. Let's get both of these guys in here. So if I try to take these guys out, so he's sitting, Tweedledee is at 326. I can hit him and he's not gonna die. Can I mob imprisonment them? I can. Okay, cool. So if these dudes get annoying and you want to get rid of them, just craft one of these boys, one of these mob imprisonment tools, and you can just stick them in there and stick them away so that they're not continuously following you around. Oh, but look at our little Moogmas. They're so cute. So that is the end of that quest marker. Now that took a whole episode just to get through that. There's a lot of stuff we got to go through. We do need to do a scythe claw as the next one, actually. And you know what? I do happen to have those stockpiled in our mob farm. So let's head down here. And we should have one sitting in here somewhere. Or do we not? We have the fangs. Ooh. It's looking like we don't have them. Okay, that's actually a little bit of a shocker. Was it claw? Oh, well, we got plenty in here, so let's just grab one of those. That should complete the quest. Easy enough to get. A little moolah, and we got some homing TNT, which I'm not going to use. So it can just be stuck in there. What's next then? So the next is the Ezreal Scythe. Now, I don't think this has amazing damage, but it does give us an unclaimed black market container, which I'm a little more interested in. You do need an Undying Heart, though, in order to make it, which is perfectly fine. We can get one of those. We're just going to have to take some time to get them, because I don't believe any more popped up in here? No and no. And I don't believe we have any in our system. We need 3 of these. We can stick those blaze powders in there. That should be fine. Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. We do not have the Undying Heart, unfortunately. And unfortunately, that is the next thing that we need. So I could let this run just a little bit longer and see if we get one. And then try to wrap the episode out with making that. Oh my gosh. Look at the SpongeBob little flute going on there. Alright, yeah. Let me let this run a little bit, and hopefully we can wrap up the episode with crafting that scythe. Alright guys, we have everything to make our scythe. I spent a little bit of time waiting for our mob farm to get us the Undying Heart, but we got it so we can get these scythe. So all attacks sweep targets and their damage bypasses any armors. So we'll grab that bad boy. It has a lifesteal 3 on it. It still doesn't compete with our current sword, but it'll clear out, or it'll give us the next step in this. So we can grab that. We'll get 500 coin. We got a random chance cube, which we actually haven't had in a while, and then we got our black market box. So we're going to put that down here and open it up, see what we get. Some debilitation explosives. Interesting. What is that from? ICBM Classic. Interesting. We'll have to check that out later. But I do have something else that I came across. So I was out just searching around while I was waiting for the mob farm to catch up, and I found this little boy, well actually 2 of these boys, out in the wilderness. 2 trolls from Ice and Fire. Now I killed one of them, and I got the advancements for it, but this is the other one, and I don't want to kill him, so I'm going to come out to an island where it'll be a little bit easier to see him, and he's not just going to insta-die. Hopefully he'll be able to spawn in the daytime. So let's get him placed down, and you can see him. So this guy is from Ice and Fire. Oh, and that's what it is. During the daytime, he can I get rid of you guys for a hot minute? Can you go over there? Yeah, so in the daytime, he is going to, oh, okay, he's going to be frozen. We're just trying, it's actually pretty funny. I'm trying to get a good image of him here. Let's see, can I, yeah, excuse me, sir, can you get out of my way? That's pretty funny looking. Let me scoot you over here, my guy. Thank you. So you guys can get a great view of this guy. So yeah, that's him. Let's actually get rid of this. Can I get rid of this torch that he's standing on? No. I legitimately can't get rid of this torch. Okay. Ooh, but he can hit me. Woo. Yikes. Oh, and they're gonna start attacking him. Hang on. I need to grab him. Can I grab him? Oh, I can't grab him now. I can't grab him because it's the daytime. Oh, I'm a little bummed about that. Oh well. We should be able to just take him. Well, actually, we won't be able to take him out. We'll have to wait until it's nighttime to get him. Oh, that's a little bit of a bummer right there. But we did kill him. So if we go into our progression, well, we killed one of them. We go into bosses, and he was actually a boss to take out. So killing one troll. A hideous brute that lurks in caves and savagely bludgeons any trespassers upon its turf. We do get some money, and we got a random loot reward, mana in a bottle. So nothing too crazy. But that was pretty much it from that. Which is pretty cool. I didn't realize that that was one of the things. We also have other mobs that we can be killing up here, and that one was kind of random, which is cool to see. It's cool to encounter these random ones. Now, the last thing I do want to do, since we got these random chance cubes, is I'm going to come over here to this island. Hopefully our boys will follow us. Come on. Come on. Which one are you? Tweedledum, come over here. We're going to use these chance cubes and see what happens for us. So we place this down, And then I believe we take an open hand and we hit it. Or something. I don't really recall. We shift? No, that's not what it is. It's not shifting. Oh, it's all rotten. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, lava. We got lava. No. He gonna die. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, that was pretty interesting. Didn't expect that to be like so. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, it pretty much wraps out everything. We have this boy, which we can use now. But again, I said it's not really as good as what we currently have. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much going to do it for the episode. I'll probably wait till night until I can grab this guy again. Hopefully, it'll let us grab him again. If not, it's perfectly fine. But other than that, guys, we're going to wrap up the episode here. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below, or better yet, leave me a comment. I love reading through all of your comments. Our views on these episodes have been up lately, and I'm really enjoying that. Our subscriber count is getting up there. We're almost at 300, which is amazing. Like I've mentioned in my previous episodes, I really do this as a hobby. I'm not really looking to gain too much off of it. I just kind of like, playing video games. I like recording it, and I like sticking it out there for you all to watch and enjoy and be able to, interact with me on as well and just have a good time. So I really do appreciate everyone's support out there. If you are new to the channel and you want to follow along, hit that subscribe button. Help us get to that 300. But other than that, guys, thank you for sticking through till the end. I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks.